Hey guys, just before I start my review, I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone again for their positive feedback. I'm almost up to 200 subscribers now, which is big for me because I didn't expect that many, and I'm just really glad that I've been accepted into the community, and I really enjoy watching all your videos as well. So again, just thanks for the comments and the subscriptions, and I hope you enjoy the review. A figure that needs no introduction, the Hot Toys Superman the movie, Christopher Reeve. Awesome figure. Just gonna show you the box. Huge box. I'm really glad they made something different like this. Very pleased with it. This comes separate to the S, it's not attached to it, and obviously you can pose it like that, but it's so huge. I don't know where many people would display it if they were going to put it in a DTOF or anything like that, but it's very awesome. And you get the Christopher Reeve figure, basic Hot Toy stand, Fortress of Solitude with a clear stand so you could have him pose flying or stood on that, and some hands. Just a quick shout out, I did get this figure from 16Bruce, which is 16bruce.co.uk. It's a UK seller online, and I just wanted to say thank you to him for such an awesome transaction. You can pay in full for pre-orders of figures, or you can put a layaway deposit on and pay the rest when you get your invoice. Just for any people in the UK who find it harder to get Hot Toys, this is the way to do it. And as well, something very awesome, Sideshow had the Kryptonite exclusive. 16Bruce, to some lucky buyers, sent out this Superman air freshener for the car. Very awesome. So that's 16bruce.co.uk, and he sends things packaged very well for all those collectors, of course, and we're all the same. We don't want any dints or anything in our parcels. Anyway, onto the figure. This head sculpt, there was no argument about who this is. Christopher Reeve through and through. It's awesome. I love the curl. I think obviously if people had seen the pictures, the prototype pictures, when ones came out, they had changed the head sculpt to a more angrier head sculpt than a more relaxed one before. Very bold figure. The colours are excellent. The boots themselves are kind of like, I don't know how to describe them. They feel kind of PVC-ish, I don't know. But they are weathered at the bottom where he's been stood, if you can see. I love the belt. At the minute I've just got him sort of a relaxed, looking up, hand on hips pose. If I just pick him up and switch him round, the cape itself with the S on the back, it has got wire in it, so you can do your own posing with that if you wanted it to look like he was standing in the wind. You get the Fortress of Solitude. Now this has had a common problem with it. The base itself, the crystals don't go in very well. Now I found after a while, if I just shove them in quite hard, they did stay still, but I do still have trouble with these two smaller ones. And the clear stand, it's hard to get it standing vertical and shoved in without him toppling over on it, but I'm sure if you use the hairdryer tactic that will be fine. Like I say, the bigger crystals have been fine with me, but if I do tend to nudge any of the other two, they do fall. Onto his accessories, you get your basic sort of manual, as it does say don't put the head down and turn it, because obviously like his chin, the paint can rub off and things like that. And there's just a guide of how to build the Fortress of Solitude, and the belt there is non-detachable, so don't try to take the belt off, because obviously these bits on his pants are sewn around it. You get 4 hands, or should I say 2 other sets of hands. Got the more relaxed ones other than the fists, and he's more, if you wanted to pose him in a flying pose, got the straight out hands and some pegs there. All in all, this is a very awesome figure. I was so excited to get it because I think this is one of Hot Toys' best this year, as well as the Jack Sparrow. Very awesome. The colours, it's just stand out of your collection, because obviously you've got your Iron Mans and you've got your Thorns. Sometimes they look really shiny, but just to this they look dull because this is just so bold. It looks amazing. And there's not really much else to say, really. if you're going to get this figure, then well done to you for getting it, and if you were considering it, definitely it's a must buy. And again, like I say, I've posed him like this. People say be careful because you can get kind of like creases, but I think he looks awesome. The muscle definition, it's just amazing. This fabric as well, it's really nice. I mean, I have my own like cosplay costume, and it's in the same sort of fabric. Thighs, everything just seems in proportion, and it's amazing. Like I say, just for the box as well. Like I agree with some of my fellow collectors who have said in their reviews that they do wish that this had been a DX and come with a Clark Kent head sculpt, and at least like the clothes you could put over them with the hat and the glasses. It wouldn't be too hard to probably buy the 1/6 clothing of pants and a shirt if you wanted to pose him ripping the shirt open. But again, that's a cost that could have gone towards a DX and making a Clark Kent head sculpt. But you never know, maybe in the future. But this is an awesome figure, cannot fault it. Just a bit of shame with the Fortress of Solitude falling to pieces sometimes. But I'm so happy with this figure, and very happy with the way I got it. So again, anybody in the UK, I do have a lot of people asking me how do I get these, with people who don't want to buy from overseas and things like that. And I'd say 1/6 Bruce is the way to go, especially if you can't afford to pay in full straight away. And again, awesome figure. As usual, thanks for watching, guys. The next figure I'm going to be getting is the Captain America Hot Toys, and if you haven't seen already, Hot Toys have just shown that they're doing a Loki figure, a Red Skull, and a USO Golden Age Rescue, whatever you want to call it, Captain America, with hopefully a Chris Evans sculpt. So check that out, and again, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys soon.